welcome back to my channel, Black Sails Season 2 Episode 6. I am super pumped for this episode. As you can see, I moved into school, so just ignore everything that's happening. I just moved in, so I still have to get settled, and I actually lost my tripod, so right now my camera is currently sitting on books, textbooks. So yeah, let's go over what happened last episode. I guess I'll do a quick recap because not a lot, a lot did happen. A huge thing was revealed last episode. I really want to talk about the reveal that happened last episode because it was done super well. Obviously I wasn't expecting it, and I don't think any of you were when you watched the show. It came out of nowhere, but it honestly makes sense for the storyline, even for the time period that this was occurring during. I don't understand the people that would turn off the show after seeing that or not watch, because it's not like a main driving thing in this show. It contributes so heavily to Flint's character and makes him such a deeper individual, and it explains a lot of the actions that he's made. So I thought it was a really, really cool reveal. And yeah, I'm all for it. So if you're not, please keep those comments to yourself because they are not appreciated here. I wanted to address that really quickly because I do think that it contributes to the storyline, and even if it didn't, why would you turn the show off after that? You do you though. You do you. Just, I don't want to see any comments about like... Anyways, with everything else that is happening, the end scene was Vane and Flint going at it. They were having a brawl. Hopefully this episode picks up where that left off, because I want to see them resolve this whole fight, because the fort situation is still happening. Vane is occupying the fort. And then in terms of Jack, Max, and Anne, I kind of went over what's going on there. It's really smart and strategical on Jack's part to take Max instead of Anne. I really hope that Jack and Max develop a really cool bond and friendship. We've already seen in the past that they've kind of helped each other out, so I really want to see that. But then again, Max is super hard to read, so I don't really know what her intentions are and what her motivations are, but I think that she genuinely does have the well-being of Jack in her mind and does respect him. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Without further ado, let's get into episode 6. We got 2 letters now, boys. I don't know why I'm smiling. They're literally trying to kill each other. Oh shit.
Enough. You two will resolve this.
It isn't gonna end the way you want it to.
This ends in this room right now.
Sit down. Fuck should I sit? There is a girl in your possession. She's the future of this place.
Alright, they gotta negotiate or something, because
Someone for your father.
this girl's important.
Head to the first time. Second set! West, southwest! 2 prizes. Not likely.
Oh my god, this music is so good.
And what's worse, you're going to go to the one place on the island he said we're not allowed to go. He said the halls there work too hard taking secrets from men's heads.
Mate, I'm so close I can smell it. I'm going up there and fucking Charlotte. Or I'm fucking you down here.
Oh, is Charlotte...
Fucking Charlotte up there.
Is Charlotte the blonde one that designed Jack's sails? Or sail?
If this, if that. It all relies on an asset you do not possess. What do you get? You get what we all get. A future. Show it to me. Hand me my future here in this room. Promise is a
Damn.
thing hard to define and impossible to deliver. If we cannot agree to do this together, then I walk out of here and I lead my men in cutting down what remains of yours. This girl is so valuable to you, and you would risk her death just to punish me.
He won't kill
You
her.
honor, you have 2 choices. Pay me what she's worth. And what exactly do you
Oh,
estimate
she's
that
worth
to be?
hella money.
1 Spanish man of war.
He can't do that, even if he wanted to.
If you want to see that girl alive, I suggest you not try and stop me. You know where to find me to deliver your response.
He's a stubborn motherfucker. It makes sense though. If he has the girl, he's not just gonna give her up that easy. He's gonna get what he wants.
Not only can you not retrieve the Urka gold, no one else here can retrieve it either.
They saw it with their own eyes. To persuade them to let it go at this point is an impossibility.
But I would argue it is also indisputable that these two plans, courting Lord Ash and retrieving the Urka gold, are working against each other. Perhaps mutually exclude each other.
I will make it work.
How could you possibly?
I don't know.
Why does my room have to be next to a fucking freeway?
You want me to go to my men and deny them a fight that I have led them to believe is critical for the future of this place, and do so based upon your word that Charles Vane will compensate them for it?
If you deliver on your promise, if you prevent any further attack on the fort,
He's thinking about
I will
it.
bring the girl down from the hill and deliver her to you.
He'll do it. I think he'll do it.
Captain Jack Rackham of the Colonial Dawn.
Never heard of you.
How about you should get out more?
Your ship is named after the greatest disappointment in the history of warfare.
I like how it sounds. One of three outcomes in my experience. One, crews fight it out. You're wise enough to forego that option. Two, captains fight it out.
Yeah, what's three?
Reasonable men agree.
Does that man look like a reasonable man to you?
Being in hold of that ship.
He does not to me.
Shackled. There's been a development down there too.
They keep cutting away from these scenes, and I wanted to see his reaction to knowing that Billy was here. Why do they keep cutting away? What the hell?
Charlotte, I can't find my belt anywhere.
You know who I am. I sure as shit know who you are. You want me to believe you won't betray your men? Your friends? All men betray when it suits them. And right now I'd say I fucking suit you.
Fuck you. Who the fuck are you? Some skinny little cunt without a crew. Not a fucking thing.
She really did it. Don't fuck with Anne Bonny, man. Holy crap. Holy crap.
We agreed we would reach a reasonable settlement here.
As in an equitable result.
As in a result based in reason.
It's been a minute. Damn, I've been waiting for this day too. Just seeing how Billy would react. And now he has to pretend like nothing really happened. Like he lost his footing. I mean, both of them have probably been through a lot since that night. Billy's gonna plan something. Billy and Dufresne are gonna link up and
107 men have been
do some
standing on
shit.
this beach.
Damn, did she stage it? How do you stage that though? His throat was slit. Oh, okay. She just is unapologetic about it.
No. We control something so valuable. The whole of England wants it. And the ransom we are going to demand for her is going to be fucking enormous. More than money,
Fucking enormous.
more than land.
I don't hide behind a clerk. I don't hide behind the law. I don't hide behind anything. I know what he wants you to believe, but he's wrong. England's return isn't inevitable. England has no more appetite for taking this place back today than they did yesterday, or last month, or last year. Beg them to let you keep what is already yours. Show them that weakness, and you'll invite the very outcome you wish.
Damn, it's just like back and forth and back and forth.
And we will show England that this place has never been stronger.
This is likely the most reasonable distribution given our relative strengths.
Then can we consider ourselves in agreement about our terms?
With one or two small adjustments, if you wouldn't mind hearing me out.
I'm getting nervous.
When we'll see the wisdom.
No. That was bold. Did he cut his neck? Come on, Jack. Some of these shots are so cool. Oh. He's done. He's done. That is my boy. That is my boy. He won, fair and square. Fair and square.
This man was unable to see any outcome that saw a single member of this prize crew to survive. I can only hope our new brothers will join us.
Oh, man.
Unless there is a man amongst this crew who can sit down with me at this table and speak reasonably.
Is he about to get all those crew members? Guys, I have the chills. I love Jack so much.
I didn't escape. The captain of Scarborough made me an offer. 9 men of my choosing, full partners. He placed them on the table, right in front of my eyes.
Oh,
Said I
shit.
could have them if, in exchange, I would aid him in the capture of a fugitive from justice. One particular fugitive.
Huh.
We put this whole fucking mess behind us.
I thought that he was about to be on Flint's side, but I'm kind of pleasantly surprised. I really like all of like the side plots going on here right now.
What happened to you?
Doesn't matter.
How exactly did you plan on covering this up?
I told you I have every intention of seeing this made right.
I'm willing to risk dying in a bloody fight to retake the fort he and his love fled together. I heard he has a brother in Providence. Not surprised that's where he went. Are you following?
Yes.
If anyone asks if I saw this up here, I don't intend to lie.
I'm starting to like Max a lot more. I mean, I've always liked Max, but she's starting to grow on me a little bit more. I think she's smarter than what people, you know, think. Is she helping the girl escape?
My name is Eleanor. You are no longer a hostage. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Of course. Of course. Damn. And that's it. And that is it. Alrighty. I guess let me start with Eleanor. I feel like with that final move, with her getting that girl, I forget what her name is, but she's Peter Ash's daughter, so she's really important. She's really crucial to this entire thing that's happening between Vane and Flint, because she's kind of being used as like a chess piece almost, like a bargaining tool. So the fact that she's going to help her escape, I feel like Eleanor's finally getting her shit together, making a choice, and doing something super smart, super intelligent. It's gonna be a pretty hard task though, I imagine, because Vane had people like stationed outside. I don't know if they were just sleeping or how she really got down there. I don't know if she's gonna get caught by Vane, but I wouldn't be surprised if she got caught by Vane, considering that she's not the most stealthy person I've seen, but I don't know, she could end up surprising me and doing something actually super smart for once. And I found myself really frustrated with the fact that she couldn't make a decision between Vane and Flint. But when she kind of walked in the beginning of this episode on their fight and was like, come on kids, like let's stop fighting. She was kind of like the mom of the situation. I really, really enjoyed that. And she's starting to impress me, I guess. Max has also really been impressing me, especially this episode. She's covering for Anne Bonny, considering that Anne killed Logan and Charlotte. Anne really snapped. I mean, I don't know where her storyline is kind of going with, you know, Max and everything that's going down, but Max clearly has shown her loyalty to Jack, and now I think she's gonna have to show it to Anne by covering up this whole thing. She genuinely does care for Anne. Now John Silver is in on the whole thing and has to kind of pretend like he does. I mean, but John Silver doesn't really have a problem lying. He doesn't really struggle with that, so I believe in his ability to help Max cover this whole thing up. I don't think that it's going to be a huge problem, but then again, I don't know, because Black Sails has a way of bringing things up, you know, from beneath the ground and bringing out these things that you wouldn't really expect to like manifest into something bigger. So I don't really know. Anything could happen. We also didn't get any Flint flashbacks this episode, and I did pick up on that. I did notice that. I don't know if they're going to be done forever, but I don't think that they are. Hopefully we get a little bit more of his flashbacks before the season ends. I do want to see more of that. I need some more context. I can't have Flint's flashbacks end with that huge reveal and not have anything really be, not explained, but like shown. I just want to see that aspect, that part of his life before he became the person that he is right now. This episode is really about politics and negotiating terms of Flint attacking the fort, the gold. I mean, there's so many factors that come into play here. There's so many things happening. And that's the thing that I also really like about this show. There's so many side plots and so many side stories, but they're able to handle them so well and write it so well where I'm not bored in the side storylines. And the side storylines actually connect to the main ones. Every character is super fleshed out, obviously, but so are the storylines that they are currently existing in, I guess. We also got to talk about Jack because he's probably the MVP of this episode. We saw he was trying to negotiate terms with this other captain, and shit hit the fan, and he just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna kill this motherfucker. The odds were really against him too. I didn't really think that he was going to be able to do it. Knowing Jack, I didn't think that he was gonna win that fight. He might have been captured and his crew taken hostage, or everybody might have been killed. He was kind of scaring me for a second too. I didn't think that he was gonna get out of that situation, but again, he prevailed. He used his wits and intellect to really get out of that situation. And yeah, it further proves that Jack is my favorite character and probably will remain my favorite character for a while. It's really interesting to me that he's doing all of this for Anne, for him and Anne. He genuinely does care for her and wants to see a future with her and wants to be with her, but he has to do all of this stuff. And I think that he kind of needs to prove to himself that he could function without her. In that relationship, he's kind of the brains, the wits. She's kind of like the physical aspect of it, where she can kick ass and she can protect in that way. So without her, this episode was kind of crucial in proving that he can function without her having to really protect him, at least on a physical level. Like, he can fight. I mean, he can't really fight, but he can protect himself. He can, stand up for himself, and not just using his brains, he could use his fighting to get out of situations and doesn't really need Anne. So I feel like that was a really crucial thing that he needed to prove to himself, and also needed to be shown to all of his crew members, and proving that he's not just a brain, he's not just smart and gets out of situations verbally, but he can fight. Maybe not well, maybe he just, slid out of this situation and just managed to, cut his neck at the right time, and maybe it was just pure luck. But it definitely was a power move in showing his crew that he's not just this sarcastic, smartass type of character. I guess my predictions for next episode, with Eleanor and that girl, I'm going to make the prediction that something goes wrong. They end up getting either captured or killed. I mean, I don't think Eleanor's going to die, but something's going to end up getting fucked up. Vane's going to wake up maybe, or one of his men is going to wake him up, because they see what's going down, and they're going to end up getting screwed. Either that, or they escape and, she pulls off this kind of betrayal and ends up succeeding, but I don't know. I think it's more complicated than that, so I don't think that that's the way it's going to go down. With Billy and Dufresne, they're brewing up something. I don't think that it's going to really manifest and play out this season, but I could be wrong again. I think that Black Sails really likes to slowly build and plant these seeds of betrayal and doubt in certain people, and then it kind of plays out and manifests way later. But yeah, I guess those are all of my thoughts. As always, thank you guys for watching. Check out my other reactions if you have not already, and I will see you guys for episode 7. All right, bye guys.